So I was deeply in sleep, and I just feel my mom shaking me up and just looking at me panicked. She was just like, Leslie, wake up, we gotta go find the dogs.
This is the story of two dogs stolen from their own backyard. Sophie, an adorable therapy dog, and Kiko, the bulldog.
We were panicking. My brother was awake at that time, and he loves the dogs, especially Kiko, because they are just buddies. I mean, we got Kiko for him, so he was really panicking, and I could hear it in his voice when he would scream the dogs' names.
Leslie Soto Benitez and her family created missing dog flyers and posted them all around the neighborhood. Facebook users provided some clues. Kiko the bulldog was spotted with an unknown man on a street corner, and the little dog Sophie was with a stranger less than a mile away from home.
My daughter and her boyfriend were driving in the area of Washington and Sherman and saw a homeless lady with a sign that said that she needed food. And my daughter asked her if she needed some water for the dog, and she said no, the dog was fine. And the next time she drove back past, there was a sign that said dog for sale. I was afraid of who might end up buying it and what might happen to the dog. I know people buy dogs, especially the smaller dogs, for bait dogs, for dog fighting and things like that. So I just said, we've got to get her off the street. And we brought her home.
Chris Hardy began looking on Facebook in lost dog groups to help find the dog's rightful owner, and she received help from animal rescue volunteer Tracy Wagner, who knew Sophie's story needed a happy ending.
I could pretty much tell because of the condition the dog was in. The dog was in way better condition than the people who had the dog. The dog was either stolen and trying to be sold, or somebody found the dog and they were trying to sell the dog. But either way it went, that dog did not belong to her, and I could tell that.
That's when Tracy turned to us here at Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary.
I contacted Pam via Facebook and told her kind of what was going on and asked her if she'd be willing to hold on to the dog until we could either find its owner or we could find it a new home if the owner wasn't found. And she immediately stepped up and said, yes, I will.
And we're sitting here with Sophie's owners, Giselle and Leslie. And as you can see, Sophie's very comfortable and happy to be back in her owner's laps. And we'd like to share the story of how we realized that Sophie was, in fact, Giselle's and Leslie's family's dog.
You showed me Sophie, I was just like, I just wanted to cry, because I immediately knew. I recognized her looks, and I was just like, yeah, that's her.
She did, and she also, there was several people that were trying to claim Sophie, and it wasn't actually their dog. And but Leslie had a certain little beauty mark that Sophie has that couldn't be mistaken.
Yeah, she has a little tiny beauty mark right there on her bum, hidden underneath all her hair.
So as soon as she told me about Sophie's little beauty mark on her rump, we knew that this was in fact Sophie's family.
Sophie definitely found angels on her way. And I am so grateful for you and for your community's help on bringing her back home. Because honestly, I didn't know what. Sorry.
You probably worried you were never going to see her again. And you could tell Sophie's very loved. Well, we're going to show Kiko on our program. We're going to try to alert everybody to be on the lookout for him. And maybe there's still more yet to the story to come when we bring Kiko home.
Kiko was last seen in downtown Indianapolis. There is a $500 reward for his return. If you've seen Kiko or know where his family can find him, please contact us at 888-SAVE-ALL or 765-702-4851.